everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry.
So
Here's Ryan. I usually
you sounded like you may have had more to say, but apparently not.
no.
So back to Dicing with Death.
Back to Dicing
You
with
are
Death.
sitting at the head of the guild's meeting table in the back room of the Gilded Rat. And into the room is strutting this enormous walrus of a man, 6.5 feet tall, probably damn near 400 pounds, named Clarence. As he enters the room, he shuts the door behind him, and stares you down.
I would really have liked that 546 experience to hit level 8 to get my short sword proficiency.
Are you that close to leveling up?
Yes. I'm 550 experience away. So sitting in Chance's seat, I kick my feet up on the table and say, Clarence, please stand. Sing me a song.
He is standing.
Yeah. Sing me a song of Sturge. Where is he?
I ain't telling you shit. And while we're at it, who the hell are you?
I'm the man.
Off that table.
I'm the man that you need to be afraid of tonight.
He starts walking around the table.
Let me ask you this, Clarence. Would a man walk in... What kind of man would walk into this bar and say the things that I said so publicly? Do you really want to cross a man with that sort of determination and ambition tonight?
Tell you what kind of man. A dead man.
I stand to my feet, kick the chair down, and draw my short sword and my dagger.
All right. So he was just coming around the table to you. Mm-hmm. So you're probably 10 feet or so from him, and you stand up and draw your weapons.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho, he says. He doesn't appear shocked or intimidated.
Listen, Clarence, I'm giving you one chance to tell me where Sturge is before I start hacking you limb from limb. And don't worry, I'm very good at keeping you alive. You will tell me, but this is your first and only chance to do it while you still have a right hand, and then a left hand, and then a foot, and then another foot, and then we'll start working at the elbows, and then the shoulders, and then the knees, and the hips, and then the eyes, and then the ears, and then the tongue, which you'll just have to answer yes or no, and then the lips, and finally the jaw. Did I already do the nose? Maybe. And then I got this nice hot poker sitting for me outside, which will just ram up your ass and seal it shut. So, your last chance. Where is Sturge?
I wasn't listening, but I think you
were
threatening me.
I would like to make
he's standing there like a big ugly lump. He doesn't look like he was...
Yeah. I would like to make a pull trip maneuver.
Go ahead. I mean, you've got your magical short sword of quickness. He's also not really paying that much attention.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Go ahead and take a...
God, this is going to look so bad if I roll a 1. I just want to look up the rules for pull trip because I don't remember off the top of my head. Here we go.
I'll give you surprise bonus, but not an actual surprise round.
Cool. The pull or trip of an enemy, the character makes a normal attack roll. If he hits, he makes an opposed roll of his strength against the defender's strength or dex.
What do you think this guy's strength is, Neil?
Higher than my 15, but my 15 is pretty good.
Oh, good lord. The second 99 of the night.
Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever, it doesn't matter. 18 is still 18. 1899 is no better on this pull trip than just a flat 18. Holy shit, though. Alright, D20 plus 3 to hit. No, you said surprise, so plus 5 to hit.
Surprise.
16, that's a hit, right?
Yeah, he's unarmored.
Alright, opposed strength check. D20 plus 15 versus his D20 plus... Oh my god! He's got to roll a... A 1. He literally has to roll a 1.
Yeah. He doesn't roll all that well, but it's still enough to
If he rolls a
not.
2, we both fall down.
He doesn't roll a 2. So this is with your blade, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do this.
It's like the flat of the blade.
Yeah, so you come at his leg with the flat of your blade, and
Whap!
you just slap his enormous tree trunk of a thigh, and he just stands there. You've got an offhand attack with Bloodletter as you're staring awkwardly up at this enormous man.
Called shot testicles. Or, like general crotch region.
Sure.
I don't know what the penalty to hit of that is going to be, though.
Let's just do a standard -4.
Oh, 20 to hit.
That will hit.
That will double crit, right?
It will... Oh, it's a natural 19. Yes, it will double crit.
14 max damage to his crotch!
Are you kidding me?
Oh god, please tell me that I lacerate something, or I remove something.
So let's... Hold on a sec. Let me...
And save versus death, too.
Yeah. And I was also going to give him a morale check to resist the ball shanking. Well, you just called shot testicles. I don't think there's a testicle region in the critical
that's
hit
true.
table, but we'll do our best to interpret it. Well, I have the wrestling results pulled up in the player's handbook, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need them. I'm going to flip back to the stats as I figure out his HP. And let me do a save versus death, actually. I believe he fails. So why don't you start resolving your critical hit? And increase the damage size by 1.
Oh, the weapon size by 1?
Because you double crit? Is that not how you...
Oh, no, I do if they roll 1 on their save versus death.
Okay.
Then I increase the size by 1. But I'm open to whatever interpretation of the rules you want.
Nah, let's just go with that 4.
Okay. That which is no
and
effect.
Roll a
really.
D10. Well, I don't know.
D10
roll a D10 for location and see what happens. I mean, because the location is his testicles.
6.
So see what that is, and if it makes sense. If it doesn't, we can figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Good lord.
I guess it's a slashing attack?
Dagger is
piercing. Yeah. Okay, piercing humanoids. 6 is torso. 5 is abdomen. In either case, 4 is grazed with minor bleeding.
Okay, so we'll give him minor bleeding, and I'll also give him a morale check to see if he can stay and fight. Let me calculate. He is still standing, but you, just drive your dagger hard into his crotch, and you just sink it all the way into the hilt. Oh, are you down any HP?
I am at full HP.
All right. Well, Bloodletter still glows and drinks deep. You actually see blood just spews from the gemstone. It can't contain all of this life force.
Yeah. I have the morale modifier table if you need it.
I'm not sure if there's a category for my balls just got stabbed.
Maybe abandoned by friends?
I think he's not... he's not intimidated, but he is bleeding out of his femoral artery.
Nice.
And you are pretty sure you just punctured his scrotum.
Nice. Alright, he can take his turn.
Yeah. He brings his hands up from his side, grits his teeth for the first time. Oh, I think that'll hit.
Oh, wow.
21.
Yeah, it's a hit.
That might be a... Well, I just spoiled his attack modifier, but...
Actually, my AC is...
Actually, it's not. It's a 20. What's your AC?
18.
God, you bastard. So that doesn't even clear by 5.
Nope.
But he does get his
plus
grubby...
6 damage.
Oh, it's actually higher than that.
Oh, because of his strength bonus.
Because of his strength.
Yeah.
But I still don't... No, it's still not enough.
No, I think 18 strength is plus 3 to hit.
18-100 is plus 3 to hit. He has 99.
Oh, so he gets to a 22?
He gets to a 22.
Oh. That's so frustrating for you.
But I don't know that it actually makes a difference. So he gets his grubby hands on you,
Plus
and
5 to damage. Oh,
oh,
my
this is
God.
gonna act. Yeah. I don't know. The player's handbook wrestling rules are the worst.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say he delivers a punch. In this case, a rabbit punch, whatever the hell a rabbit punch is, for 6 points of damage, and there is a chance to KO. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, you're not KO'd. It's only 3%.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, I think this includes my tackle. I don't know. Whatever. It was a rabbit punch.
Okay.
Let's see if I can figure out how the grappling works, if that even matters. So next round, are you just shanking him again?
I would like to try another pull trip with my main weapon. Is there unless there's anything else?
You would actually, if he's specialized in unarmed combat, he doesn't provoke opportunities, right?
Technically, you have to be like a high master or something like that. I don't know. I think it makes more sense if you're specializing in unarmed attacks to not make that attack.
Yeah,
get that.
I don't know. I'm not going to give you opportunity attacks. His reach is much longer than yours, and he's
yeah. And also, like a bear, you don't get an attack of opportunity against a bear.
Yeah, let's just call him a weakness man.
Yeah, I get you.
So you don't need to roll initiative if you are declaring now that you're stabbing him again.
Yeah, I want to do another pull trip.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just a basic roll to hit. D20 plus 3. Ooh, it's a 5. That's actually a miss. With my short sword.
Yep, that is a miss.
Alright, then with my dagger, I would like to declare I'm doing non-lethal damage. And I stab him in for D4 plus 2 for 4 damage.
He's still standing. I mean, he's bleeding all over the place, but he doesn't look like it's affecting his enthusiasm for getting you.
This guy is... He's not your everyday thug. This guy's a...
No, you pounded like nearly 20 points of damage into him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like 6.5 feet tall and 400 pounds of blubber.
Yeah.
18 is a hit.
Yeah.
So he goes for a grab this time. So you take another 6 points of damage. And I'm pretty sure you're just held. There's no, like, you have to break out of it if he hits.
Okay.
Yeah, so he... Yeah, so he gets you to the ground. I mean, he just, like, bears down on you. You're on your back. He gets you in a leg twist, and just, like, he's got his shoulders between your crotch, and your left leg is just tweaked out at some horrible angle.
Jesus. It's going not as well as I had dreamed.
You did gain 4 HP.
Oh, fantastic.
From Bloodletter.
You mean 2 HP?
2 HP from Bloodletter. And you've taken a total of 12 damage, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember how Beryl died. I think you can make attacks, but only against your grappler.
Right.
So in this case, that doesn't matter, but...
Oh, poor Beryl died this way, didn't he?
Yeah. We found out that wrestling is not half bad. The hard way.
Is there any rule that... Can I use my dagger to attack him?
Oh, I think I recall you only being able to use size small weapons, which I guess both your weapons are size small.
Right, I just wanted to make sure it was size small and not just knives and daggers.
I'm pretty sure it's size small weapons. Your short sword's fine.
Cool. Sweet. All right.
That's something like if you had a bastard sword or something, you're not going to be able to swing it at someone who's grappling you.
Cool. Then I would like to make my attacks on my round. Just
Right.
this time it's
no attempt to break the... I mean, you'd have to use your action to break the grapple, so you're just laying on your back and stabbing at him.
yeah, I accept the grapple, and I proceed to pummel or slash away at him. There's no modifier. Is there a penalty or a bonus to attacking while grappled?
I think let's just call it a wash.
Okay,
unless
cool.
you can find something that says otherwise.
Yeah, I'm happy to call it a wash. So short sword is a 6, motherfucker. And 20, natural 15 with the blood letter.
That is a crit.
Yes. 2d4 plus 2. 7 points of damage.
All right, you gain
Non-lethal.
3 HP. He's still after you.
Motherfucker.
He keeps you held. You take 6 points of damage. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there is cumulative damage, but it doesn't. But that won't start happening till next round.
I don't. Does that mean next round instead of doing 6, he does 12?
No, it means he does 7 instead of 6.
Okay.
Actually, let me make a roll. No, it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay. So he deals 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's still got your leg in that awkward lock. The floor is just covered with blood. You are like you've killed a lot of people. You're still sort of surprised that one human being could produce this much blood. But he's still fighting and grunting.
Well, let's find out how much fits in a person.
He smells like moldy cheese.
All right. I do it again.
Yeah.
D20 plus 3, 15, non-lethal damage, 6 points, 21 natural 16.
Hold on a sec. The short sword blow finished him off.
Oh, perfect.
But in your fit of rage, you just like, it takes a few seconds for, someone to die.
Right.
So he continues to like flop around for a bit and twitches. You drive your blood letter in him again. Actually, why can't you can drink his negative HP? So you gain 3 points of
Awesome.
damage. And his grip loosens and you scramble backwards. Look at this enormous man lying in just gallons and gallons of blood. And
I try and bandage his wounds.
You forgot to declare non-lethal damage on those last attacks.
No, I guess I did declare them after I made my hit. But I did say 15 to hit, d6 plus 2 non-lethal damage.
I didn't hear that. Chat, what do we think? I only heard it with the attack like 2 rounds ago.
Oh, okay.
I want to see what chat says. Chat, was that non-lethal damage?
Because I tried to call it, but if you
you won't gain the blood letter HP if it was non-lethal.
Right.
He declared. I'm getting from Leonidas. I know he declared like several rounds ago, but you got to declare with every attack. He did. Okay. Wait. The troll saying you go. Okay, I think you did mention. Okay, so
okay, cool.
You don't gain that HP.
That's fine. That's perfect.
That last attack was the last 2 attacks was just a couple of nice smacks on the top of his head with your pommel.
Okay.
And he stops. It loosens his grip, and you scramble back. You look down, and you're also drenched in his blood.
Fuck. All right, my clothes are ruined. So
your fancy clothes. First thought is clothes ruined. Time to go shopping.
Well, Qualneer's always been a little bit metro. I mean, he's an elf, right? Now I look through my gear to see if there's anything I can use to make a tourniquet. I don't see it.
You don't have a rope?
Nope.
He's not bleeding. It was non-lethal damage.
No. I want to make a tourniquet so that I can start cutting parts of him off without having him bleed out on me. I want to start amputating parts.
How long do you think they're going to give you alone in this back room with this guy?
I don't need that long.
All right. Do you have any tourniquet?
No, no. All right, so I try and roll out of. Oh, he wasn't on me, right? He was between my legs, like breaking knees or trying to. Okay, so I'm not like stuck underneath this guy, right?
No, his grip loosened as he was dying, and you
Okay.
scrambled out from under him.
Okay. I
Your
stand
leg
up.
a little tweaked, yeah.
Give a sigh of exhaustion. Look around. Is there any water in the room?
No, it is completely bare, save for the table, 5 chairs, and the doors in and out.
Okay. I cut his pants off of him.
Sure, yeah, he's basically wearing just a tent for his 2 holes poking it.
Now, I don't have anything to make fire, which is a problem. I don't know how I'm going to keep him from bleeding out if I cut off his penis.
But you've already done like half the job.
Okay.
Probably castrated him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I take a look down there. What's left?
Really?
What's left?
Let's have a roll and see. It's a mess. It's on a scale of 1 to 20, 20 being absolute, 20 being castrated. It's an 11.
Okay.
It's you've done a number. You've definitely you stapled scrotum to leg. You probably severed one of his testicles. It's mostly intact, but there's just blood everywhere, and it's hard to really tell. Yeah, it's most of the damage of that attack was actually with the staple to the femoral artery.
Okay. Well, I am going to cut off a section of cloth around my pants or my shirt or whatever. Or actually, fuck it, I'll use his clothes. I rip his clothes into like a shred, and then I wrap it very, very tightly around the base of his penis, and another one around the base of his balls. Get out my short sword and hold it, like, get a piece of cloth to hold his penis with one hand, and just go, whop! And slice it off.
Okay.
Or I could rat cleaver it off, whichever you prefer.
Well, we know what I would prefer, but this is up to you. Let's see here. I'm going to roll him a system shock to see if this what would you call it? Polymorphing? We'll do him in. Ooh. That's he rolled poorly, but he's also a big beefy bastard. This change of state does not do him in. But you successfully castrate the man.
I open his mouth.
Was it with the rat cleaver?
No, it was with the short sword.
Okay.
I open up his mouth, drop the severed member in him.
His mouth was already agape.
Perfect. Take a few steps back and relieve myself on his face to wake him up. Qualneer is going very twisted. He does not want anything to happen to his sister.
All right, you piss all over this guy's face, and he doesn't wake up.
Oh, I still got the stuff attached to his balls. I go and lop off them too. And I put one in each of his hands. And then I kind of lean over him and slap him in the face really hard.
He's still unconscious.
Fuck!
I mean, it's been like a couple minutes since you gave him a concussion. I don't know what you're expecting to happen.
I don't know. In the movies, he just wakes up all the time. Whatever. All right, I will use some of the blood on the ground to write on the wall. Just like I just put my hand in the blood and then just start writing on the wall and keep going back. Where is Sturge?
Okay, you're finding this more difficult to write with blood than you would have expected. Same difficulty Solomon went through, I think.
What's the problem? Is that
So you get to like, it's just not a very good medium to be writing with. I mean, it just like takes a lot more than you think. So you get to like WHER, and you hear from the floor, "Whoa, oh!"
I look down to him. Ah, you're awake.
He coughs his own penis out of his mouth and rolls over, and clutches his groin and just starts wailing and rolling around.
Where is Sturge? I'm asking you this one time, and if you do not answer me, I'm taking your right hand.
He starts crying. Ashenholt! He's in Ashenholt Keep!
Good.
He's on the throne. He's on the throne.
Is there anything else I should know about him? Does he have any...
He proceeds to sob uncontrollably.
Where is he doing with the spellcasters? What is he doing with the wizards?
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like it's time to take a hand, I say, and I crack my knuckles.
He takes them away and I never see them again.
Ah, there we go. Where does he take them? What direction?
Huh?
Does he take them to Ashenholt? Does he take them to the other town, Brenton? Where do they go?
With him.
To Ashenholt?
I guess he just got there.
Now, next time you see me, I hope you behave a little bit better. And I sheath my weapons, and while I'm drenched in blood, I haven't figured out how I'm going to get back into Seabreeze, but while drenched in blood, I walk out the front door of the Gilded Rat.
You open the door of the back room to a silent bar. It's almost as many people as there were before. A few have filtered out, but they all turn and they stare at you.
I pause for a moment, weapons sheathed.
Michelle is still standing near that door.
I gaze across the entire room, and then meet Michelle's eyes and say,
"No one meets your eyes, including Michelle."
Let's go, Michelle. And I walk out with her. And, after we step out the front door and shut it behind us, I say to Michelle, do you have any spells that will get me out of here? Without, she says no. And so we then head down to the water so I can take a bath.
All right.
That's the problem, guys. If you get covered in blood, you got to find a way home without being suspicious.
It's a cold, rainy night. You start walking to the water, thinking, God, it's cold. I probably don't want to go for a dip. But maybe this rain will wash me clean.
I'm also thankful that the rain will keep everyone indoors, so I'm not likely to be seen.
Yeah, there's a few sailors milling about, but it's pretty deserted.
Okay. The cock cleaver?
Chat is the best. Oh my goodness. Who started that? I need to find the first cock cleaver. The menstrual minstrel. This guy is I've never seen him in chat before. Maybe I'm just oblivious. But I can tell by his name that he's a clever man.
Good man, Minster. Okay. Yeah, I guess I get down to the water and take off my clothes and just stand buck-ass naked and rinse my clothes in the ocean. Get as much blood out of them as possible and then put them back on.
Yeah, so, okay, roll a constitution check.
Ooh. Ah, 24.
Okay, so it's cold as fuck, but you're able to grin and bear it as you wash your clothes. You lean over a dock and wash your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You get a weird sideways glance from a sailor who walks by.
I ignore him. Then I
Michelle probably wants an explanation for what the hell's going on.
Chance wouldn't tell me too much. He doesn't know too much. Uh, I asked Sturge's best man, or one of his men, who proceeded to try and beat me to death. So we got into a bit of a fight, and let's just say he was a big guy. There was a lot of blood, and I eventually got the questions answered that were needed. As I said, I am very loyal to friends and family. Were someone to kidnap you and take you away, the perpetrators would meet a similar fate.
Would they? I don't know. She's not in the mood for jokes like that. No, she's probably dead silent.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to Seabreeze and get a good night's rest. In the morning, we head to Ashenholt. In fact, I can't sleep. We're going to Ashenholt tonight.
All right. It's probably right around midnight.
Okay. We head to
The
Seabreeze
witching
together,
hour.
and I
Gather your
ask
belongings.
the clerk to get us a carriage immediately.
Yes, master.
I go upstairs, change into my common clothes, throw my blood-soaked nice clothes, just leave them on the floor. Um, and go sip on some brandy by the fire if there's still a fire until our carriage arrives.
There's still a fire, but you only get a few sips into your glass before your carriage arrives.
I
15
take my
minutes or so.
glass with me. And actually, I also grab a bottle of whiskey from the bar. How much would you like me to pay for the bottle of whiskey? Brandy, not whiskey.
Bottle of brandy. Barkeep tells you 7 silver.
I flip him a gold.
Okay. You get a mostly full bottle of brandy,
Perfect.
and you hop in a carriage.
I tell the driver to Ashenholt. Full speed, no stops.
Yeah, the driver is kind of scruffy. He's not even wearing a tuxedo.
Not even wearing a tuxedo? What the hell are we doing?
You find yourself missing Bates.
God, I miss Bates.
He says, "Hey, my name's Hank. Where can I take you tonight?"
Hank, you can take me to Ashenholt as fast as possible, and you cannot say another word to me other than, yes, sir.
Yes, master.
That's close enough. Full speed ahead. Hank.
Hank creaks his little carriage. Where is? Yeah, east through the winding, sloping streets of Seagate.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like northeast. And then you eventually meet up with the road. Travel through these gray city buildings piled high on top of each other. Actually, no, what am I talking about? This is a medieval city. They're not piled high. Crappy gray hovels. You meet up with the road and head out the northeast gate. The gates are closed, but an experienced carriage driver would know the guards, and he tells them he's escorting a wealthy client or whatever, and they open the gates for you guys, and you hit the road. Out
Okay.
in the darkness.
It's still raining, right?
It is, yeah, it's still raining. Oh, okay. Let me figure out experience for that guy. I don't know if it will level you up. What is the slash? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, those are two different formulas I'm working with. The second one is the one that I usually use. The first one is my beta.
You bastard. So, spoiler alert for chat, Neil has a secret experience calculator that you will never get to see.
Yeah.
The first number, for some reason it's spitting out two numbers. The first was 504, which would not have leveled you. But the second is 648.
Yeah, the second one is the one I've been using lately.
I'll go ahead and give you that 648 for slaying the Clarence, the guild thug. And let's, I guess, instead of continuing, why don't we just finish the rest of this part of the session, getting you leveled up.
Okay. Alright, so that brings me to...
I guess the Menstrual Minstrel has been a long-time viewer. I'm sorry I haven't seen you around before. But he says he has not been this horrified / overjoyed since the slave torture with Solomon. I'm trying to remember which slave torture. Maybe the Knoll scene?
Oh, God,
or maybe the... I don't know. Solomon did some pretty shifty things.
Solomon did some sketchy-ass shit. Alright, let's roll a d6 for HP.
But it's good that we finally returned to our roots and have managed to horrify you guys once again.
Yeah. Alright, 4 HP, bring me to a total of 30. Do I get new saving throws? Let's take a look. Rogue, no, at level 9 I get new saving throws and more better backstab, but I do get a weapon proficiency, which goes to be short sword.
That's the big one. That's like a +2 to hit?
Yeah.
+2 to hit?
I also get a +1 to hit already, so my short sword attack goes up to... Oh, yeah. Let's see, I also get 30 thief points to distribute as I desire. We're going to put 15 into hide and shadows, bringing that to 60. And we're going to put 12 into climb walls, bringing it to 95. How do I have 2 points left over? Well, somehow I have 2 points left over.
Shouldn't you have a total of 30 to distribute? So...
Yeah, so 15, 12... Oh, sorry, 7. There are 8 points left over.
Yeah.
How do I have 8 points left over? Everything ends in a 5 or a 0, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll put the 8 in... pickpockets. Bring it to 33.
What level are you now?
8.
8? Wow, we're getting up there.
Yeah, we are. Qualneer's lasted a long time.
He has. Yeah, this is what happens when you have high dex.
Oh, I also get a non-weapon proficiency.
Okay, unless we can deal with that another time.
Cool, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to take.
Well, I mean, I guess we're a few minutes early for the break, so we can discuss if you want to discuss, but...
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm also happy with you to keep empty slots and fill them as they're needed.
I would kind of rather prefer to keep empty slots and then train with things. For example, oh, I did want to get gem cut. No, I want to get a gem cutter. Yeah, because it would take me to level 12 to get the next non-weapon to get my gem cutting, so that's not worth it. But what is...
The gem cutting takes 2 proficiency slots?
Yeah. Maybe something like heraldry would be useful, because I'm starting to get kind of political and identify who goes with who and what and where. You know? Kind of learning. Or maybe...
I mean, you can take heraldry right now if you want. Michelle, I believe, has it.
Oh, that's
so
right.
We can just assume that you guys have been spending time doing that. Or alternately me reminding you that she...
No, she has etiquette. She doesn't have heraldry.
She doesn't? Okay.
No. Yeah. Qualneer will take heraldry. I don't know if we can do, like, heraldry, not like noble house heraldry, but like under, like heraldry of the underworld? That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, let's just do standard heraldry.
Well, I mean, I think I'll apply it to whatever situation we're in. You know what I mean? I mean, like here in the Southern Isles, I've sort of got a feudal Europe situation type going on, where there are actually, noble houses that control land and
Yeah.
all of that, where heraldry makes sense. But in other settings, heraldry just doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
So we could apply it then to other. It's more of just an awareness of the political affiliations.
Okay.
So I'm happy to give you that proficiency right away and just say that Qualneer has been becoming more aware of, the relevant political affiliations.
Perfect.
So you will take that heraldry right away?
Yeah, yeah. So I was at exactly 50% HP, and I gained 4. I added it to my max. Should I keep my current the same, or should I add 2 to my current?
Let's do the percentages.
Okay.
That's typically what we do.
Yeah.
None of this is explicitly said in the rules. But we've typically done percentage-based, except when the math is hard, and then we just sort of fudge it.
Yeah, yeah. The math is
And
super easy this time.
Yeah. It's usually something that your DM never checks, so if you're a player and you level up, you're just like, too lazy, just gonna round.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so stay at 50% of your new max.
I'm at 15 out of 30.
We need to get you another clearance to shank and gain some HP.
Yeah. Well, we have Hank. And his horses.
Not Hank!
Hank is not an NPC that we need.
He's my favorite. Alright. Anything else we want to do before break?
Do we want to end on a cliffhanger?
I don't know if I can get us a cliffhanger in the next 2 minutes.
Is there a dragon flying through the sky right now?
No, but we're going to need to start finding some dragons if we're going to level you up any faster, if we're going to continue leveling you up, or if we want to kill you off.
Yeah. Alright. Well then...
I think a level up is a good enough ending for a...
Yeah, this is pretty solid.
For whatever... What do we call part? For a part?
Yeah, for a break. For a part. Cool.
Yeah.
Well then, we will see you guys on the other side of the break with some more Hank slaying. I mean, with some Ashenholtz investigation. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.